You wrote an article about Taylen Green, and I think the quote that you had, "I really don't think there's anybody like me." Take us through what you saw with Green and kind of what you heard about him and what you saw from him.
Well, your eyes go right to him, when you see him out there, especially there's only two quarterbacks, and he's 6'5", 6'6", 227. He's, fit. He does, he's not hefty at all, but he's got some size to him. But then when you saw him in the 11 on 11s, tuck it and take off, that he's got something you can't coach or teach, and that's 4.3 speed. I mean, he ran like a 4.36 at the combine or the pro day, whatever it was. I think it was like the third best quarterback time ever and the best since like the early 2000s. So he has a strong arm. So he's got talent. It's just maybe, you know, in that setting, he was pretty accurate, but the knock has been, it takes him a while to get rid of the ball, and his shortcoming in um, accuracy. So those are coaching points. I think he's well worth taking in the sixth round, and I think there's a way you can figure out how to use him. If it's you think last year Kevin Stefanski they ran um, Quinshon Judkins in short yardage, kind of in a wildcat with a direct snap. If you can find a place for Green, even if from the beginning he could be that guy that could take a snap on a short yardage and sprint to the corner, sprint to the first down, or, tush push or whatever. I think you create a weapon. Plus, he's got the ability to even do a pop pass to somebody that jumps behind the line of scrimmage. The trick might be getting him to the practice squad. So you might have to have him on the 53-man roster. We know Andrew Berry has traded backup quarterbacks and liked to only carry two back in the day when he had Watson and DTR after trading Josh Dobbs. So I think you got to keep three on the roster, and that means somebody would have to go, whether it be Dylan Gabriel or you try to sneak Green through to the practice squad. I don't know, but as far as it is intriguing that you have somebody like that, and I think it's well worth a 6 round pick to see what you have in him. I make a prediction, Dave. I'll tell you right here is that in the preseason against third, fourth string guys that are probably going to get cut, he's going to play a lot. And by the end of training camp or preseason, you're going to hear a lot of people saying they should go with Green. He's the best because I think he's going to look really, really good in preseason games. When you take off at 4-3 against some of the guys that are going to be doing other jobs, I remember DTR's rookie year. He played in the preseason. I think that fooled the Browns into thinking he could be the backup quarterback. And I'm just saying, a lot of people I think are going to be, look at this guy. He should be the starter. And so so just keep this tape and see what people think in the preseason.